His words made me uneasy, but I decided to ignore him. But a few days later, Melissa and I were at an audition for a lipstick commercial, and she kept forgetting her lines. I had a flawless audition, so I was shocked when Melissa was selected again. Hey, I was so sure you'd get that. Yeah, me too. Wait, why do you sound mad at me? I'm just as surprised. Oh, drop the act. It makes no sense you'd get selected unless you paid your way in. What? Are you crazy? I can't believe you'd stoop so low. Adrian was right. He said this about me? Sophia, you've known me since we were kids. Why are you letting this guy? He's my boyfriend, and he's clearly less naive than I am. Melissa and my other friends stopped talking to me after that, and it just made me angrier that they all took her side. Thank God I had Adrian. Soon it was our 2-month anniversary, and Adrian wanted to celebrate in style by taking me out on a date to a classy French restaurant.
I want you to sit on this side, facing just me. I don't want anyone else to admire your beauty tonight.
That's a bit weird, and so cheesy.
It's just how I feel. And here's your present.
Adrian, you've already done so much. I gasped as I stared at a gorgeous amber necklace.
See? How could I not get that? It's like it's made for you, Amber.
My heart was pounding as he put it around my neck. Why did you just call me Amber?
Did I? Obviously a mistake, Sophia. Now, shall we order?
I felt so distracted that I could barely read the menu. I needed some air. I excused myself to go to the bathroom, but just as I got up, I bumped into the waiter bringing our drinks.
Oh, I am so sorry, madame.
No, it was my mistake. Here, let me help you.
Please, don't worry about it. I'll get you some drinks.
As he ran off, Adrian turned to me coldly.
Why were you flirting with the waiter?
What? I was just trying to be nice. But suddenly, Adrian swiped all the plates off our table.
Don't play me for a fool. You kept touching his arm.
You're insane. I'm leaving. I ran out of the restaurant and looked around for a cab, but Adrian caught up with me.
If you walk away now, I'll make your life miserable, Amber.
Why do you keep calling me that? Just stop it.
Because that was your name before you came here, wasn't it? I know all about your past and you can't escape it. Yeah, I'll have you and your mother deported to Armenia and...
Suddenly, Adrian tripped over something and fell down, hitting his head. I frantically called an ambulance and used Adrian's phone to call Derek to the hospital.
What happened?
He tripped over something. The doctors say he'll be fine, but I can't stay here another minute.
Sophia, what really happened?
I broke down and told him how crazy Adrian had acted in the restaurant.
I wanted to warn you. You're not the first girl he's done this with. He's the perfect boyfriend at first. But then he gets so jealous and scares every girl away.
It's not just that, Derek. He knows things about me, and he's threatening to ruin Mom's life and mine.
If you tell me what it is, maybe I can help you.
I need to talk to Mom first.
Of course. And you need to be sure you can trust me.
I looked into his warm brown eyes, and I felt I could. So the next day, I asked Derek to come to my place, and Mom told him everything.
I'm not Sophia's mother. I'm her aunt. Sophia's parents passed away when she was a baby, and I was her guardian in their will. But her other aunt and uncle kept insisting that I give Sophia to them. They only wanted her because of all the money in her name. They were powerful people, and I knew they'd keep trying to take Sophia away from me. So I ran away with her. We traveled far, but I'd always felt they'd find us. Then we came here and changed our names, and it seemed like we'd finally left everything behind, until now.
We can't go back there, Derek.
I'll do everything I can, I promise.
I couldn't bear to go to school for the next few days. I felt sick with anxiety. Then finally, one evening Derek showed up, and he was smiling.
My lawyer worked on your case, and given how long you guys have lived and worked in the US, your status will be made legal immediately. You can't be deported. No one's going anywhere.
Mom and I cried and laughed as we hugged, and I threw my arms around Derek too. Thankfully, Adrian still hadn't returned to school, and I started hanging out with Derek. I also apologized to Melissa. Sophia, I was so affected by what you said that I confronted my mom. She didn't pay for me to get those roles, but someone did, and I have no idea who. I do. It was Adrian. He did it because he wanted to turn me against everyone close to me, but I never should have doubted you. A few days later, I'd just put some stuff in my locker when I turned around to see Adrian.
Hi, Amber. Did you miss me?
You wish. And don't think you can ever bully me or scare me again. I don't care what you know. You can't use it.
Wow, what a transformation from the chicken girl I last saw. But yeah, I just came to tell you that I've lost all interest in you. Seems like you've really lowered your standards when you settled for my brother. And I don't date trash.
He walked away, and I realized I'd been holding my breath. But minutes later, I heard loud voices down the hallway, and I ran to see Adrian smashing Derek against the lockers and beating him up. It took 4 teachers to pull Adrian away as he screamed like a maniac.
You want everything I have, don't you? You always have, you little worm. Do you think I'd let you be happy? I'll ruin your life, Derek. You'll regret the day you ever crossed me.
Derek went home early, and I was completely shaken by the day's events. Later that night, I was having trouble sleeping, and I heard a loud tap on my window. I sat up in horror, only to realize it was Derek. Gosh, you scared me. How are you feeling now?
I can't feel my face, but my heart's happy. I just had to tell you, Adrian went completely bonkers at home too, and my parents have admitted him to an institution for therapy.
That's such a relief. I'm sorry you got hurt because of me, Derek.
Don't be. I'd take 100 punches for you. Well, not 100, but you know what I mean. And Adrian's right about one thing. I've wanted to be with you since I first saw you.
He leaned in and kissed me, and it was lovely. We graduated from high school and both went to the same college in another city. Right after graduation, Derek and I got married in a small ceremony with our parents. Adrian was apparently out of the institution now and managing his dad's company in Europe, but of course, he wasn't invited. And a year later, we were blessed with a beautiful baby girl, Sarah.